Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for this absolutely beautiful Toyota Auris, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. Now this particular car comes with a registration number Foxtrot Lima 61 Hotel Victor Sierra. It is a Toyota Auris, Auris, Auris. Toyota Auris, right? TR, finished in this absolutely gorgeous Barcelona red. It has a 1.3 liter petrol engine, and it puts out 98 brake horsepower. It was first registered on the 29th of September 2011, and it has a valid MOT until the 22nd of September 2025. So it's just been MOT'd as well, and it is a advisory-free MOT. So happy days. Has an annual road tax of £190, which is not bad. Not bad at all considering the age of the car. It's not bad. It sits in the insurance group 10E, which is very, very low insurance bracket, which again means it's not going to break the bank if you want to insure this thing. Fuel economy, you're looking at about 39 miles per gallon around town, 55 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 47 miles per gallon, which again is absolutely phenomenal. Top speed, you're looking at about 115 miles per hour, I believe. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend you doing that because you shouldn't do 150 miles an hour easy. And it has a 0 to 60 time of 12 seconds. So it's not the fastest thing out there. It's not a race car by any stretch of the imagination. But it is, well, it's just basically a commuter car and a very nice city driver. And obviously being petrol means that you don't have to worry about DPFs clogging up and injectors and fuel filters and particulate filters and all that jazz. The car has only one previous owner. It has pretty much a full service history, and it's just been serviced as well. So, yeah, there's absolutely nothing that you need to do to this car. Let's have a look at the interior, because the interior is just as nice as the exterior, if not nicer. So, I do. Let's just start with the door first of all. So, I do love the fact that they've used material over here. So basically, places that you rest your hand is nice and squidgy, and that helps instead of using just like brittle plastic. And even here, this is a soft touch plastic as well. So it's not like they've used cheap materials, because it's actually a really, really solid car. You do have front and rear electric windows, and they are all automatic. I do love the way they've incorporated the door handle into, well, the no, so that's the door handle basically to close the door, and that's just the door lever to open the door. So I love it how they've incorporated them into one like that. Makes it nice and it's neat. Moving over to the seats are in absolutely beautiful condition. There's no tears or rips or anything like that anywhere to be seen on the seats. And that's just my microphone. I will remove that as always. I always keep my microphone there for some reason. I've got nowhere else to put it. But yeah, it's basically, it's always there. So I'm not trying to hide any like rips or tears or anything. Moving over to the dashboard, well, to the glove box area, there's a couple of things here that I really, really love what Toyota has done with the interior. Firstly, that. Why don't all cars have a cup holder here? Like, okay, that's fair enough. I get it. You put them there. That's great. But just put one here. Imagine, just imagine, right? 0 degrees outside, absolutely freezing. You get yourself a nice hot cup of coffee and you put it there. You turn the heating on inside the car, and then the heat comes out from here and it blows into your coffee as well, which keeps it warmer. Okay, don't get me wrong, it doesn't act like a thermos. Okay, it's not like it's going to keep it hot for 10 hours, but it helps it not get cold. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope it does. But yeah, every car should have cup holder here and over to the driver's side, because it just makes sense. I mean, why not? Why not? Give me a reason why not. And then the second interesting thing is, well, firstly, let's have a look here. So over here, you've got your owner's manual. That's your MOT certificate. So nice, spacious glove box. But maybe, just maybe, that's not enough for you. Okay, well, Toyota has you covered. That pops open just like that. And then you get some more storage in there. Sorry, the sun doesn't help. Oh, there we go. Just put my hand there to stop the sun. But yeah, in there you also have your USB and auxiliary port. That's your locking wheel nut. And there's absolutely loads of space in there. And this, the material they've used this to do this thing here, it's very, very nice and squidgy and soft, as you can probably see. So yeah, they honestly, this is probably one of the best layouts in a car. Okay, just put a glove box at the top, put obviously one at the bottom, and then give us a cup holder next to the air vent. Is it too much to ask? I don't think so. So yeah, everybody should do that. Is another cool thing. Usually people say that Toyota doesn't have the best quality, and well, in terms of like, listen to that. That sounds full, right? They say that when you close a door in a Toyota, it sounds very tinny. It sounds like it's very cheaply made. No. Let's close this door. Listen to that. I think that's a very, very nice thick thump when you close the door. It just sounds like quality, right? And then we're not going to talk about the fact that Toyotas are the most reliable cars in the world, and they just seem to go on forever, and you can pass them down through 5 generations and the car will still go. So, yeah. Can you tell I'm a Toyota fan? I actually, my car, I actually said this in a video I've recently posted about the Vauxhall Ampera. And I was saying that the Vauxhall Ampera came very close second to the car that I've actually purchased, which is a Lexus RX. Lexus is pretty much the same thing as Toyota. It's just slightly more expensive, and they use slightly better quality materials, I suppose. But it's, at the end of the day, it's still a Toyota undercover. And one thing I love about my Lexus RX is that it has a cup holder right next to the steering wheel, where this one has one, which is absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I'm here to talk about this car, not mine. Right, so over here, again, they've used the same nice, lovely touch material. And again, inside, you can see it is in absolutely beautiful condition. Same with the floor. You do have these pockets on the back of the seats, so kids can put their snacks, iPads, stuff like that. What's wrong with that sound? Nothing. Just sounds nice and full and thick. Sounds like quality. I would probably go as far as to say there's not much difference between that sound and a Mercedes door. And trust me, I've had loads of both cars, and I know the only difference is I get to sell these a lot quicker than I do Mercedes, because with the Mercedes, you get it here, goes into a garage, stays there for a couple of weeks until they figure out what's wrong with it. And there is something wrong with it. There's always something wrong with the Mercedes. Cost me an arm and a leg, and then I put it up for sale, and I pretty much sell it for what it cost me to fix it. So, yay. These things, get them here, get them serviced, get them checked, get told nothing wrong, mate. Take photos, do this absolutely lovely video, put it up for sale, sells within a couple of days. Happy days. So, and I never hear back from the customers that bought a Toyota in the bad way, because, like I said, they just go on forever, and especially being a petrol, it'll just go on and on and on. Anyway, as always, I just ramble on. Like I was saying, you do get. No, actually, I didn't say this. That was a different car I filmed earlier. Sorry. You do get rear parking sensors with this one. And you've got the Auris logo. One thing so the rear bumper has a few scuffs at the top here, which, I mean, it's not really the end of the world. And yeah, the rear bumper gets scuffed every once in a while when you load stuff in the boot, and I don't think this is any different. So that's why I'm just pointing it out, because I want to make sure that you know exactly what to expect when you come and see the car. So yeah, and as always, I don't like to hide stuff. To open the boot, you've got a button just underneath the Toyota logo. This opens nice and wide, and the boot is quite a big size as well. And over here, this is tied in. Let me see if I can. How is it tied? Let's see, can I take this off? So I want to have a look underneath and see what's underneath, in the sense that if it's a spare wheel. Right, so that should go here. These are all your tools to like change your spare tire and everything. And then, sorry, have some technical difficulties here. Oh, there we go. You also have a spare tire in there as well. So yeah, you got a spare tire with all the kit that you need to change the tire if you need to. You got a nice little handle just here to close the boot, and that closes all nice. I do really love the color, the way it sparkles in the sunshine. It's a really nice color. It's a really nice color. Just to show you the alloys. The alloys are in really good condition as well. I don't think I've showed you the other ones. Let me go back. Let's start with the front one. So, yeah, like I was saying, the alloys are in really good condition, as you can probably tell. And then you saw that one. And let's have a quick look at this one as well, and then I can jump inside the car. There we go. Right. Moving over behind the driver. It's pretty much the same as on the other, well, it's exactly the same as on the other side. And as you can see, it's very clean, and it's in very good condition as well. That is what you use to put the seat down. So you see that little arrow pointing down, you press on that, and then the seats fall down. Let me just see if I can do it. So press on that, the seats just fall down like that. And obviously you can get both of them. That's if you want to carry larger items. Another nice thing, I love this bit here. So basically that just helps the seat belt to travel along with the seat, and then when you put it up, you don't risk catching the seat belt behind the seat, which is again a little bonus. And now let's move over to the driver's side. Excuse me. Right, so I do love the fact that the door opens nice and wide, so it's very easy to get in and out of the car. And over here you've got controls for all 4 windows, and as you can see, they're all auto. That's to lock and unlock the car, and then that's to lock the rear. That's to lock the rear windows. Sorry, I had had a brain freeze over that. Right, let's carry on. So over here, down there, this is your latch to open the bonnet. So let's just pop the bonnet open and have a quick look at the engine bay. So To open the bonnet, there is a lever just above the Toyota logo. You pull on that, and then you can pop the bonnet right open. And as you can see, there's not much to see here. Just a good old 1.33 petrol engine from Toyota, which is absolutely bulletproof. Like, this thing can go on forever and ever. It's one of the best engines they've made, actually. Moving over at the top here, so you've got controls. This is to move the headlights up and down. This is for your mirror adjustment, and that is your eco button. Eco is just a fancy way to say start stop. It has the start stop system. Not a big fan, so you can press that button if you want to turn it off, but that does help with the tax to keep it as low as it is. Right, let me just move the seat back and take a seat over here. Right. How hard is it for manufacturers to just put one of these there? Huh? Is it too much to ask? Just give us more cup holders, right? More cup holders. That's what we want. So, yeah, very, very nice touch. Right. And we are inside the cabin of the Toyota Auris, whichever way you want to call it. Let me get the key. I've got the key here. The key goes in the ignition, and then, as you can see, you get all the lights coming on as they should, and then the car starts straight away. No issues at all. Right. Let's start with the steering wheel. So, as you can see, it is a multifunction steering wheel, so you've got control for your volume up and down. This is to change channels. That's for your mode. Just turn the radio off because I don't want YouTube to strike my video. That's for your phone connectivity, so you can connect your phone to it, and then you can obviously answer and reject phone calls. That's for your display button, and that's for your voice command. So when you press disp, at the top there, say you've got average speed, time elapsed, setup. You've got the time and the temperature at the top there. It's definitely not 3:23. It's 4:25. Oh, I think it's 1 hour behind. And it's definitely not the 5th of September 2008. Jesus, I wish. Yeah, no. So it's the 10th of October 2024. So yeah, the time and the date would need to be set. Instant consumption, average consumption, there you go, 40.9 miles to the gallon, which is absolutely fantastic. And then your cruise range with the remaining fuel, 135 miles. And then down there you can see the mileage. Car's only covered 75,560 miles, so it's very, very low mileage, especially for the age of the car, and for the fact that it, like I said, it's a petrol, and these things just never break. Moving over to the center console, you've got a nice little storage area up there. You've got 2 air vents over here with the hazard lights in the middle. And then over there, you've got your radio, which you've already heard. It's working absolutely fine. And then you've got your preset buttons over here, text, AM, DABs. Oh, didn't know that. It actually has DAB radio. Fancy. Right, I didn't know it has DAB. FM and disc auxiliary. And then, as you can see, it takes Windows Media audio system and MP3 as well, so you can plug CDs in if you want. Over here, you've got your climate control, which seems complicated, but it's very simple, actually. So you've got your recirculate up here. That's to turn it off. That's for your temperature up and down. That's for your fan speed. So let's just turn it on for a second. Over there, see, it shows you the fan speed and then temperature. Now, as you can see, it has a dual zone climate control. So you can have, let's say, I want to have 20 degrees over to the passenger and then 27 degrees to the driver. So now it's going to start blowing hot air over to the driver's side and slightly warm air over to the passenger side. So that's again a really nice feature. Or you can just press this dual button and they both switch to the same temperature, and then when you press on one they both change. That's your AC. Auto is very nice as well, so you can actually set, let's say you can set 22 degrees, press the auto button, and then the car will keep the temperature inside the cabin at 22 degrees. So basically, if it gets too hot, it will start blowing cold air. If it gets too cold, it will start blowing hot air, and so on, and it will constantly keep it at that temperature, which is really nice. Front window defrost, rear window defrost, and then that's your mode. Basically, by pressing mode is you choose where you want the air to come out from. It's very, very simple to understand, and it's very easy to use. Let's just turn that off for now. Down there, you've got your passenger airbag light, so it shows you if the airbag has been switched off. Over here, you've got your 6-speed manual gearbox. If I put my foot on the brake, on the clutch, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then reverse up and back, just like that. So it's very, very simple, and it goes into each gear very smoothly. There's no crunches or anything like that. The clutch is exactly what it should be. The gearbox is very smooth. Honestly, there's literally no issues with this car whatsoever. You've got a nice big handbrake over here. You've got a 12-volt socket, and this is for your parking sensors. You can turn them on and off. And then over here, you've got a nice armrest, which opens up, and then you've got plenty of storage in there as well. At the top here, obviously you've got your rear view mirror, you've got your interior lights, which work absolutely fine, but there is one other thing. That sunglasses holder, because it holds 2 pairs of sunglasses. Now, some manufacturers can't even be bothered to give you one. Toyota has given you 2. So just to show you, that goes in just like that. And don't worry, that is actually felt, so that is a material, so it's not going to scratch the lenses. And then you can obviously close this just like that. And you can have 2 pairs of sunglasses, one for yourself, one for your passenger, or 2 for yourself. I would probably have 2 for myself. So yeah, I'm just going to put my sunglasses back on. Basically, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I'm a big sunglass holder person. I just think every car should have a sunglass holder. Instead of giving us this, which is not particularly practical for a driver, because you've got something to hold on to. That feels nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, sorry, I forgot to mention this is all leather wrapped, which is very, very nice. It feels very nice in the hand as well. But anyway, I was saying you've got something to hold on to, okay? You've got your steering wheel, right? We don't need a Jesus handle for the driver, okay? If you can't give us a sunglass holder there, then just do it there. Give us a sunglass holder here, because it's much more practical than one of these things. So, yeah. Anyway, right. I think that would pretty much be it. I don't think I've left anything behind. I did say it comes with pretty much a full service history. It's just been serviced, long MOT, 1 previous owner, drives absolutely beautiful, rear parking sensors, low mileage. What is not to love? Oh, cup holders, air vent cup holders, and 2 glove boxes. What is there not to like? Oh, and there's another thing I forgot to mention, is you got some nice little cubby here as well. You've got a little storage area there where you can put different items. So, yeah. Right. With that being said, I will see that triangle in the middle. Look at me fixing it. Yay! That was an easy fix. So, yeah. Right. Let me go on to ultra wide, and I will go and park this baby up somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to park it now. Right. Probably park it somewhere in there. But yeah, it drives absolutely beautiful. There's no knocks or bangs or dings or anything like that anywhere on the car, and it drives absolutely beautiful. I should probably go into second, but nah, because I'm only going to drive it here. Right. I'm going to park it. Oh, that way you're going to get to hear the parking sensors as well. Happy days. Right. I'm not going to park it next to my Fiat. I'm going to park it next to this Citroen. I don't know if the parking sensors are going to kick in because the building is quite far away, to be honest. I know. There they are. You can probably hear them. Right. I'm not going to leave it here because whoever owns that Citroen will more than likely going to hit my car when they get in. Because people don't care. People don't care. Right. I'm going to leave it just here. Right. And that is pretty much it. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. You can find me on 01684 355 032, or you can email me at vindemautos@gmail.com, or you can go into our website, which is www.vindemautos.co.uk, or you can just leave a comment here and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and hopefully I will answer your question. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day, and hopefully I will see you soon. Take care.